Next up is looking at the area of a triangle. Remember the basic area formula for a triangle that you learned multiple times probably is A equals 1/2 base times height. For example 7, we are asked to find the area of the triangle, and then they give you a picture of it. The thing that happens on this is we need base times height. Base and height are the legs of a right triangle. And when you look at this right triangle, we do not have both legs. We only have one leg. We have to use what we know about this triangle to find the missing leg over here. Well, if you think about the angle that you are given and the two legs and how they relate to the angle that we are given, they are the opposite and the adjacent. So we need to set up a tangent relationship for 51 degrees has to equal the opposite of the 51 is the x, the adjacent to the 51 is 13. So now we know that x equals 13 times the tangent of 51, and so when we calculate that, our x has to be 16.1. Now we can find the area of the triangle. Area equals 1/2 times, it doesn't matter which leg you call the base and which leg you call the height, the two legs are the base and the height. So times the 13 times the 16.1, and you do that calculation, you get area of 104.65. They didn't give us any units, so we don't have any units to put on here as a label. The next version of area that we are going to look at is finding the area of a triangle when you know side, angle, side. They give us 3 different versions of it just because in a triangle you have 3 different angles. Notice that when you are using angle A, you must know sides B and C. If you know angle B, you must know sides A and C. If you know angle C, then you must know sides A and B. On example 8, we are told to find the area of the triangle, and in this particular case, we have a picture. This is showing you an illustration of what side, angle, side looks like. You know the two sides, and then you know the angle that's in between them. When you want to find area for this kind of a problem, your area equals 1/2 times the two sides, does not matter which order you write them in, times the sine of the angle that's in between those two sides. So you just do your calculation here and you get an area of 21.1. Now this time we have a label of inches. So our label on area will be inches, but remember it's always squared on area. For example 9, we are asked to find the area of a triangle where angle B is 127 degrees, side A is 9 feet, and side C is 12 feet. So we just put our formula into play here. We will have A equals 1/2 times 9 times 12 times the sine of 127 degrees. Do your calculation and you will get 43.1. Our label is feet and it's area, so it must be squared. The last area formula that we are going to look at has a name called Heron's formula, and it is used to find the area of a triangle in which you know all of the sides, which is symbolized with side, 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 3 S's. Heron's formula says that the area equals the square root of S times the quantity S minus A times the quantity S minus B times the quantity S minus C. In that area formula, A, B, and C are your side lengths. S stands for semi-perimeter. And to find the semi-perimeter, you add the 3 side lengths and take it times 1/2. Our example for Heron's formula, we are to find the area of a triangle with A equaling 35 meters, B equaling 63 meters, and C equaling 72 meters. Since S, semi-perimeter, is used throughout the actual area formula, you have to find S first. So S is 1/2 the sum of the 3 sides. Remember, the sum of the sides of a triangle gives you the perimeter. We're doing half of the perimeter. That's why it's called semi-perimeter. So we're going to do 35 plus 63 plus 72. Taking 1/2 of that sum, you should get 85. Make sure that your S is bigger than all 3 of your side lengths. If it is not, then you know you have a mistake and you need to go fix that first. Now we're ready to actually do area. So you've got a square root, and inside that square root, you start out with just the S, 85. Then you take the S minus each of the side lengths. So 85 minus 35, 85 minus 63, and 85 minus 72. And all of these things are multiplied together. So this now means that we have a square root of 85 times 50 times 22 times 13, which means we have a square root of 1,215,500. And when you actually do that square root on your calculator, you will get 1102.5, and our label was meters, and since it's area, squared.